Aircraft handling, care, and maintenance. Objectives. After completing this section, you will get familiar with aircraft inspections, or repairs, ground handling, and road transport, cleaning and care, and ground de-icing. Aircraft inspections, or repairs. Inspections are scheduled every 100, 200, and 1,000 hours. Inspections must be performed annually, regardless of flight hours. The appropriate inspection or maintenance checklists are described in the Aircraft Maintenance Manual, Chapter 5. Modifications or repairs of the aircraft may only be carried out by authorized personnel. These works must be carried out following the instructions detailed in the AMM. When performing maintenance works on the engine and propeller, personnel must follow the operator's manuals, service instructions, service letters, and service bulletins of the Austro engine and MT propeller. When performing airframe inspections, personnel must follow the manufacturer checklists, manuals, service instructions, and service bulletins. Caution: unscheduled maintenance checks are required after hard landings, propeller strike, engine fire, lightning strike, and the occurrence of other malfunctions and damage. Unscheduled maintenance checks are described in the Airplane Maintenance Manual. Ground handling and road transport. When ground handling the airplane, without the use of a tow bar, the nose wheel will follow the movement of the airplane when moving forward. To change direction, pull on the propeller or near the spinner. To reverse the airplane, push down the tail section until the nose wheel rises above the ground. You can turn the airplane around the main landing gear in the same way. When handling the airplane with the use of a tow bar, make sure to engage the tow bar in the appropriate holes in the nose wheel fairing. Make sure that the arresting knob is fully engaged. If possible, use the tow bar available from the airplane manufacturer. Warning: the tow bar must be removed before starting the engine. Caution: the tow bar may only be used for moving the airplane on the ground by hand. After moving the airplane, the tow bar must be removed. Note: when moving the airplane rearward, the tow bar must be held firmly to prevent abrupt sideward deflection of the nose wheel. For short-term parking, position the airplane into the wind. Engage the parking brake and ensure that the wing flaps are in the retracted position. You must anchor the airplane to the ground or park it in a hangar. For extended parking, unattended parking, or in unpredictable wind conditions, if possible, park the airplane in a hangar. Make sure that the coolant mixture has a 40-60 ratio of distilled water to coolant if the airplane is parked outdoors in temperatures below -38 degrees Celsius. Use the battery heating system in temperatures below 0 degrees Celsius if it is installed in the airplane. A control surfaces gust lock, which can be used to block and protect the control surfaces from excessive wear or damage, is available from the manufacturer. The control surfaces gust lock should be used when parking outdoors to prevent the control surfaces from hitting the stops in a strong tailwind, which could be detrimental to the aircraft. When installing the control surfaces gust lock, perform the following actions. Firstly, move the rudder pedals fully rearward. Next, engage the control surfaces gust lock with the pedals. Then, engage the stick, and wrap the straps once around the stick. Finally, attach the locks, and tighten the straps. To remove the lock, perform the same actions, in a reversed order. Warning: the control surface's gust lock must be removed before flight. Note: it is recommended to cover the canopy when the airplane is parked outdoors, in direct sunlight, at outside air temperatures above plus 25 degrees Celsius, in order to prevent excessive heat generation within the instrument panel, which can cause damage to the equipment. Such a canopy cover is available from Diamond Aircraft Industries. The airplane can be moored to the ground in 3 points. Firstly, a hole in the tail fin can be used. 2 additional points are M8 metric eyelets with a metric M8 thread that can be installed on each wing, near the wing tip. The airplane has multiple jacking points. 1 point can be found at the tail fin, and 2 points are located on the underside of the fuselage, next to the left-hand and right-hand root ribs. To align the airplane, push down on the tail, at the fuselage and vertical tail junction, and ensure that the nose wheel is clear of the ground. After the wheel is clear of the ground, you can turn the airplane around the main landing gear. Once the airplane is in the desired position, release the tail section slowly, until the nose wheel touches the ground once more. When transporting the airplane on the road, you should use an open trailer. Secure all the airplane components to prevent them from moving during transportation, and store them on a cushioned surface for additional protection. Stand the fuselage on the main and nose landing gear. Secure the fuselage in such a way that it cannot move in any direction. To avoid damage to the propeller, make sure that it has sufficient clearance from all sides. Note: disassembling and assembling of the airplane is a maintenance action and requires qualified personnel. For transportation, remove both wings from the fuselage. Store the wings in an upright position, on the leading edge, and position the root rib area on an upholstered surface, with a width of at least 400 mm, in order to avoid damage. Place the outside wing area on an upholstered surface, with a width of at least 300 mm. For transport, store the horizontal stabilizer flat on the trailer, and secure it with straps. Or place it in an upright position, on a profiled surface, on its leading edge. Make sure all the storing surfaces are upholstered with felt or rubber. Cleaning and care. Caution: the airplane must be kept clean. The bright surface prevents the structure from overheating. Excessive dirt deteriorates flight performance. A white, weatherproof, 2-component paint is used to paint the entire surface of the airplane. Do not store the airplane outside for prolonged periods of time, and ensure that it is not exposed to moisture and dampness. Use water or a mild detergent to remove dirt, insects, etc. For any stubborn spots, you may use an automotive paint cleaner. To ensure that dirt will not become ingrained, clean the airplane after the day's flying is ended. Use a cold detergent to remove any oil stains, exhaust stains, etc. Ensure that the detergent does not damage the surface finish. To conserve the paint finish, use commercial, silicone-free automotive preservatives. Clean the canopy and rear door with Plexicler or any other acrylic glass detergent. If none is available, you can use lukewarm water. You can use a clean piece of chamois leather or a soft cloth for the final cleaning. Do not rub or polish dry acrylic glass. The propeller is painted with polyurethane paint or acrylic paint, which is resistant to most solvents. Additionally, you can treat the blades with commercial automotive cleaning agents or preservatives. Avoid the penetration of moisture into the wooden core, as this could damage the propeller. If you have any doubts regarding the state of the propeller, consult an appropriately rated inspector. In case any damage or propeller malfunctions occur, an inspection must be carried out by authorized personnel. Engine cleaning is part of the scheduled inspections. Use a cold cleaning agent when cleaning the engine. It is recommended to use polythene bags to protect all electrical components and engine intakes. For more detailed information, see the engine manufacturer's maintenance instruction manual. Caution: do not clean the engine while the engine is hot. Do not use highly flammable or corrosive cleaning agents to clean the engine. Do not let the cleaning agent get into electrical components and engine intakes. Do not start the engine until all of the cleaning agent has evaporated. Use a vacuum cleaner to clean the interior. Before cleaning, remove or store and secure all loose items, pens, bags, etc. Use a soft dry cloth to clean the instruments, and a damp cloth, without any cleaning agents, to clean the plastic surfaces. Caution: the PFD and MFD displays use a lens with a special anti-reflective coating that is very sensitive to skin oils, waxes, and abrasive cleaners. Cleaners containing ammonia will harm the anti-reflective coating. It is very important to clean the lens using a clean, lint-free cloth and an eyeglass lens cleaner that is specified as safe for anti-reflective coatings. Ground de-icing. Follow these instructions during ground de-icing. To begin with, use a soft brush to remove snow from the airplane. Secondly, spray any ice-covered areas with de-icing fluid. Finally, dry the airplane using a soft cloth. Approved de-icing fluids are shown on the screen. Summary. With this section, you got familiar with aircraft inspections or repairs, ground handling and road transport, cleaning and care, and ground de-icing.